Every major crisis has a beginning, but this one didn't start with a missile. It began with a chain reaction. What's happening in Iran now isn't random. It's the result of years of silent war finally turning loud. For decades, Iran's conflict with Israel and the United States unfolded in the shadows. No front lines, no declarations, only proxies. Iran built influence through groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza, fighting its enemies indirectly while avoiding direct confrontation. Meanwhile, sanctions battered Iran's economy, inflation soared, and daily life grew harder, eroding hope for many. By the time this crisis erupted, Iran was already under immense pressure, externally and within its own borders. The trigger came with the war between Israel and Hamas, which quickly spilled beyond Gaza. Hezbollah attacked from Lebanon, militias struck U.S. bases, and ships were targeted in the Red Sea. Israel responded by striking Iranian-linked targets and senior commanders, exposing Iran and forcing it into the global spotlight. In weeks, Iran shifted from shadow player to central target. Now, Iran faces pressure on three fronts: military threats from Israel and the U.S., relentless sanctions and shortages, and public anger fueling unrest. The government threatens retaliation, but knows a single misstep could ignite regional war. Iran walks a narrow line, projecting strength while fearing destruction, balancing survival and escalation. Whatever comes next, the consequences are already global. Oil prices climb, shipping routes grow perilous, and markets react as instability radiates outward. If Iran collapses or war expands, the impact will not be contained. Europe, Asia, and the world economy will feel the shockwaves. This is no longer a regional crisis. It is a global pressure point. What happens next depends on whether Iran chooses restraint or retaliation. If tensions stay controlled, the crisis turns into a long standoff. Cyber attacks, proxy strikes, and diplomatic pressure. If one side miscalculates, it could become a direct war between Iran and Israel, with the United States pulled in. There is a third path: internal instability. If economic pressure and unrest grow, Iran may face political crisis at home. The next move will decide whether this becomes a cold conflict or an open one. This crisis didn't begin in Iran, but Iran may decide how it ends. For clear, unbiased analysis of geopolitics as it unfolds, subscribe. Because this story is only beginning.